Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? I still gotta grab my water, but hi. Hello, 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 hello. Um, we're gonna figure out the boom arm for the computer. Uh, we got a new monitor, and it's a big boy. I don't really know how to arrange it, but hello. I wonder if I can move it. I'm just so scared to move it. Alright, but I'm gonna go grab some water because ads are about to run anyway, and I'll be right back. Alright, I got my water. That should be done in just a minute. But how is everyone? Alright, I moved the computer slightly over. So hopefully that's good. Good spot. Alright, ads are done. We can get the ball rolling. How are you? How is everyone? Hi, where's my game? There it is. Okay. So we're playing the Stanley Parable. I rewatched the trailer like literally 30 seconds ago. Like right before I hit the go live. I was like, I need a refresher on what this game is supposed to be because I don't remember. So it is about employee 427 just doing his job, and it seems like he's trying to escape in it. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna figure out what this game is, and I'm real excited. It's very quiet. Let me turn up my sound. Oh yeah, I have like no sound on. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I mix it up. I keep moving myself. Thank you for the headphones. I'm doing good. How are you? It's a very fun game. Good. I'm excited. I'm excited to try it. The end is the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's loading never. Fantastic. Can I say one thing in case you didn't know? What's up? Head patting the computer. Yes, yes. The computer needs head pats. I'm glad you're doing good. Multiple endings? Ooh, I'm excited. So this could go multiple ways. Is the game supposed to take this long to load? Hurry up, game. So what you're saying is I'm gonna get the bad ending. Because I'm so bad at games. There we go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Sounds like a great job.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay, sounds like he's happy with his job.
One day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
That's weird.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright, so we step out of our office. No, I'm saying you will play it through multiple times. Oh, okay. Is it like a short game, maybe? Alright, well, they told us to step out of our office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's scary. Oh, Gold Princess, how was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. What did you play? Oh no, my keyboard's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. Okay, thank you for doing that for me, Metalhead. My keyboard's just like, no. It's doing that one thing, so that's fun. LOL, Ray, thank you so much for the follow. Ooh, you're playing Val? Did you win, gamer? Did you win your games? Raging at normal stuff. Oh, we just started playing Stanley Parable. We just like loaded it up. We are employee 427 and we haven't gotten any orders. So we're going to the meeting room. Did I just come through here? I think yeah, I did. So we're seeing what this game is about. Seems like we're trying to escape, but I don't know. We're seeing playroom.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
On his left. It's going good, thank you. How are your games? Besides raging. Were you playing comp? Did you win? Is this the meeting room?
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other co-workers. Resent co-workers. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. That's funny. Okay. So we're walking? Where did it say for us to go? Spike Rush was nice. Nice. Comp was meh. Zero
Coming to a
comms.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Where's my boss's office? Not in there, I guess. Executive's bathroom. Hell yeah. Got a bougie ass place for a boss. Sir, hello.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
I was about to say, you just told me what it was.
The correct code by
What the
sheer luck.
fuck?
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened
What the
passage.
fuck is this? That scares me. Is my boss an evil villain or something? 3 Citadels versus Citadels is something. Citadels? I don't know a lot of Valorant lingo. I'm so sorry. What's the Citadel in there?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, are Citadels? Oh, Valorant teams? Is that what that is? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so bad for hitting the mic with my head. Is Citadels, I guess, teams? IRL teams? Alright, so now we can think for ourselves. You know we haven't done it for
Stanley walked
years.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Fantastic.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I mean, we might as well find out. What's over here? Cameras?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Well, alright. Watching our every move. Fantastic. What more do I want in my life? What's this?
This mind control facility.
Oh, it even shows who's been fired.
Couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Just like in the real world. Oh my god.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes. Probably
Here was
1,000%, like
the heart
everybody.
of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, but like, how? Oh, up here? Mind control idle awaiting input. Okay. Oh, we just turned it off.
And when at last he found the
Did we do the thing? Did we do the thing?
and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
True.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Is that the end of the game? It can't be it, right? I just beat the key. Okay, so there are multiple endings. Okay, so we just resetted. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Can we, like, go in these rooms or something? Probably not. Okay. So they made us go through the left door earlier.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's go through the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Wonder where everybody is.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Okay. I wasn't expecting to beat the game in 20 minutes.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
First open door on the left. Okay. What if I don't? Let's go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What's over here?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
Yes.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
We've already
let me prove that
technically
I'm on your
beaten it.
side.
You're on my side. Are you on my side? If you're on my side, why did I reset?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
So I'm hearing blue door.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
The blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see?
Ooh.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes, it was.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
Oh gosh.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Should we take the third door for a spin? Should we? I'm gonna turn the game up a little bit for y'all. I mean, I guess we should, right? They made it for us.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I just want to put one.
I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh gosh. Okay. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard? What? There's a leaderboard? Okay. Should we go through here?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new
Hi,
game I've been
Yuno.
working
How are
on,
you?
and
Good
now would be a lovely
afternoon.
opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
What is this game? Oh my god, why is there fire in a baby?
Calls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the
I have not played this before. I somehow beat it in 20 minutes. There's multiple endings, Metalhead told me, so we're fucking around and figuring out the other endings. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Wait. Okay. Do I just keep doing this? I hate. What is happening? Huh? This game is marvelous? Hell yeah, I'm excited. It's been fun so far. What if I just...
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's
No,
the
I was
latter,
just
well,
curious
I don't
what
know
would
what to
happen.
do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your
Thank you
input
for
was
playing.
extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
That's hilarious. He's like, I'm done with you.
Well, Stanley, is this
Minecraft?
any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Why can't I jump?
Go here. No, here. And then...
This is adorable.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this,
Gorgeous.
Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I can't get in.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Out of diamonds?
Everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Huh? What the fuck is this game? What is this? Okay, we're going mining, I guess. Why is there Minecraft in
It
this?
looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No? Do I have lights? What can I do? Nothing I'm clicking is doing anything.
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
1 out of 5.
Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Okay, new game. Why are they putting me in Minecraft? What is this?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
I have a booklet. What is this game?
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Oh. Oh, is this supposed to be Portal?
Genius.
Am I playing Portal?
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games.
Whoa. Whoa. What is this? I can't see for shit. Oh. game? What is this game? I'm kind of scared. I can't see, really. Can I just... I don't think I turned it up at all. Okay. What do I do? I'm scared. Oh, it's my desk. My desk looks different. What the fuck? What is this game? Oh, what just happened?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am.
Okay.
That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Is that the end of the game? I'm so confused. Why did it turn to Minecraft and Portal? Okay, so it's restarted. What kind of ending did I just have?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay. This is so trippy. What is this game? Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Alright,
He wanted
well,
to stop by the
earlier we
employee
went
lounge
through the
first,
blue
just
door.
to
Maybe
admire
we
it.
can try the red door.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look,
What if
Stanley,
we
I
went
think
all the way
perhaps we've
down
gotten
there?
off on the
I feel like we
wrong
would
foot here. I'm
not
your
survive.
enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing. What? Really?
Alright, so let's go this
middle of
way.
Something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are
Yes,
you
I have
that
zero
convinced that I want
consideration.
something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Okay, let's go through the red door.
Prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The 2 of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing
Am I
right
just
now.
going in
Don't you
circles?
see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh, okay. A pitch black room. Fantastic. Okay.
What do we want? What are we looking for? if we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Okay, that's cool and all, but I'm leaving.
No, wait. Where are you going?
What is this?
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Okay, so go upstairs. That's what I'm hearing.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Huh? Doesn't want me to. You.
No! Oh,
Oh.
thank God. You lived. No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before.
What
if
were
you die,
you?
we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
What is this game? Yay.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
I'm gonna try. I'm curious. He's like pleading for me not to do this.
Really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Oh.
You're literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Maybe.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Maybe
I just
I'm
wanted
just.
us to get along. But I guess you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Oh, look at all the pretty lights. What happens if we
I wanted
just...
us to be happy here, Stanley.
I can't.
I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
There's so many lights. Okay, so do we just stand here? We can't just stand there. That's boring. I want to pick up that drawing. Well, I can't open any of the other doors. How do I get out of here? Can I open this? Well, the game doesn't let me.
Is it
Oh.
over? It's going to restart.
Find the bucket next
I'm going.
playthrough? Is there a bucket? I didn't know there was a bucket. Okay. So that was one of the endings, I guess. We need to find a bucket?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is it to the left or to the right? We haven't been to the left in a while. Let's see if we can find the bucket. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let's see. I don't see a bucket here. Okay.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Bucket? Is that not the bucket I'm supposed to be finding?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Okay, so I guess not the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We haven't been downstairs yet. What's down here? Oh, it's a
But
car.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my
Crazy?
co-workers
I was
blinking
crazy once.
mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
I'm going in
None
a
of it
circle
made
now.
any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
This is not a
What a
dream.
relief Stanley
You need to
felt
do the
have
sequel
finally found
ending?
an answer,
What's
an
that?
explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
What is
Stanley was as
happening?
awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
What is this
Please.
game?
It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Is this normal?
I am okay.
I don't think this is normal. Fantastic.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
What is happening?
And everything went black.
What the fuck is this game?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Huh?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
She just loves a dead
And then
body.
she turned and ran.
Did I just die in the game? I'm so confused. It restarts. I just have the regular version. I didn't even know there was an ultra deluxe one. Okay, so you said I need to do the sequel ending? How do I get the sequel ending?
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
The dialogue's different. Skill issue? What do you mean a skill issue? Oh, did I do something? I can't. Oh, I'm just turning them off. Okay. Okay, so it's just very bright. So I guess I'll keep going. What is this game?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, well, we didn't find a bucket earlier. I know you mentioned a bucket. Let's go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, but like, you just told me the room was bright. You didn't tell me that I was going to the meeting room. Just saying. Is that a bucket? Oh, the bucket's in deluxe. The
The lounge
copy.
was sublime,
Yeah, I
a
don't
work
have
of
the.
art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper. Something darker.
Something darker that drew me to this room?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Okay. True. What would happen
At
if I
this
just...
point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's
What?
possible that this is why everyone left.
Damn!
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
We haven't technically went to the left door.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Red button to push, I'm going to push it.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, Well, from here it's left.
Okay, but what if I don't want to go that way? Okay, never mind. I have to go that way. Okay.
Oh no,
Oh.
it's to the right. My mistake.
Okay.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
What is this?
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Oh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
This is all a spoiler. Closure.
Oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
What is happening? I don't understand this game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This game is fucking trippy, my dude.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on.
I don't remember anything.
I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, there's so many doors. Can't go that way, okay. Ooh, which way do we want to go? Let's go through here. Oh, wow, that's a maze. Oh, buddy. Oh, God.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No!
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Damn.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
What the fuck is this game? Excuse me, hello? Let me free, please. Let a bitch free.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Where are the doors?
Yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong.
Try doing as he
It's possible
says.
the story
Okay.
is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. If we missed anything?
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What the fuck is happening? Okay, retrace our steps. What? What the fuck is happening?
Now this Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no.
Okay.
I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is.
Yeah, it's
I don't care what
creepy.
might happen this time, I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This
The
time, to
Stanley
make sure we don't
Parable
get
Adventure
lost,
line.
I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure line.
Fantastic.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
We can come in here now. Ooh, someone's playing games. Company time. This is different. Okay.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now,
Okay.
we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective
It's just
construct? Whoa, 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 whoa.
put me in a circle.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh, that scared me. What is this? I'm so confused. Okay. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. What the fuck is
Got the
this?
music? Go back and look at that fern.
Huh?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make
Why?
sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Huh?
You won't want to miss anything.
It's a plant. I'm so confused. Okay, also ads are gonna be running in just a moment. I'm gonna pee during it. So if you need to use the bathroom or grab a
Wait,
snack.
We're back at the office?
Uh,
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
What the fuck do I do? Huh? What the fuck is happening? Oh.
Oh, no, No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? After we trusted you. After everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Restart. What the fuck is happening? I'm so lost. Okay, yeah, we're gonna pause for a bathroom break. So you need to grab a drink, grab a snack, use the bathroom yourself. We'll be right back. I don't know what this game is, but it's so trippy. Oh my god. Alright, ads are done. We are back. Okay. Let's see about this game. I heard a throw, but I don't see a throw thing. Maybe it'll pop up in a minute. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So the game put me back here to restart.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
I mean, I completed all the redeemed. That might have been a copy. Yeah, that's probably it. It does that, if it's a throw.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
We're going in circles.
Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Oh, it's okay. It's reopening. Okay.
Oh, no, not you again.
The line.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay, so don't acknowledge it? Okay, so go the back way. Okay, let's ignore it and backtrack. Okay. We are ignoring the line. And looks like we're just going in circles. Okay. I ignored the line. Okay. I guess I have to go that way, right? I can't ignore it. Okay. Well, alright, let's go. Let's go back. Okay. So we have to follow the line. We can't just backtrack like I thought we could. Okay. Let's keep going. There has to be like a door or something, right? Okay.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Okay.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay. So I know that each door has to lead
Yeah,
somewhere,
he
which
wanted
means
me
that
to ignore it.
somewhere, the place where we're trying to
I was just gonna
go,
backtrack.
there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come,
Okay.
Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Alright. The confusion ending?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending.
And
You're
the
telling
moderator
me
and
that's what this
narrator
is?
restarts.
It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this
Stanley
is?
dies at the end.
It's all determined?
Simply
now,
black
according to the
space,
schedule,
wander in
I
the black
restart
dust,
again.
find a
Then what?
bookstore, get bored
Am I
and
just
leave,
supposed to
narrator
forget?
restarts the game.
Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stop.
I was about to say it's making you.
Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh! That scared me. And then restarts, okay?
All of his co-workers were gone.
I forgot.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
He forgot everything. Bro, this is crazy. What is this game?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
Now
left.
listen to him? Okay. Let's listen to the guy.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he'd coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean?
Oh, I don't remember the code.
Stanley wondered aloud.
I thought I remembered it.
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course,
Whoops.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped
LOL.
into the newly
How are
opened
you?
passageway.
Holy moly, I just had the most intense Valo game. Did you win your intense game, brah? You didn't win your intense game? I can't tell if I'm winning or not.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
That's new. Okay, I was about to say, can I try this? Time to start not
This passageway
listening.
had the word escape written on it. The truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Fantastic. That's what I like to
The
hear.
door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back
Call
on
you
track.
Ray. I got you. I will do my
At
best
this
to
point,
remember
Stanley
that.
was making
And I
a
apologize if I
concerted
don't.
effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh. Yeah, 17 to 15. Nice. I dropped a 3220 a cipher. A cipher? Who's Cypher in the game? Did we survive? Oh my god, what is
As the
happening?
machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Wait.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
Wait.
He doesn't know the real story.
Wait.
Ever in his narrow vision of what this really is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a
You
blind.
can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it.
Willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Oh my god.
Stanley,
I can't believe this.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? What is this? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? I'm so confused. Oh my god. So what, is Stanley just dead? What is happening? Cypher, it's ALR. Oh, okay, some dude. I have to look it up. What the fuck is happening? Huh? Is this just like a museum of the story? What? What the fuck? The game is now paused. Begin the game again. Resume the game. Options are escape menu. There's levers? Why are there levers? Okay. Do I need to restart the game? Oh, here's an exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be...
Begin the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Did it just restart complete?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
What?
Orders came to him through a...
I did what it told me to do. It said the only way
All of his co-workers
to get back is to quit and go to the menu.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What is happening? Did I just like restart the whole game?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I'm so
Yet
confused.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845.
Why do I keep forgetting that?
Nearly impossible, yet incredibly, by simply pushing.
Have you tried walking down the stairs? I have
Stanley
once.
happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
I was just
He stepped into the newly
thinking, oh,
opened
if I like
facility.
follow what he says I need to do, maybe it'll give me a different ending. I don't really know what the fuck is happening in this game. I'm very lost. We have went downstairs though before. I think that's where I had to like yeet myself.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
This is just restarting.
What horrible secret
This
did
game just
place
restarted.
hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
What the fuck? Okay.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee.
I'm so confused.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exist.
Okay.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had
Okay, and this
defeated
is
the
just
machine,
me
unshackled
leaving.
himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
So it
How had he
restarted.
been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Like at the
As
very
sunlight
beginning.
streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how
This is taking so long to open the door.
whatever life he lives, it will be his.
So what ending have we not gotten?
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I know there has to be endings.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Okay.
And Stanley was happy.
I want to say we went downstairs. Maybe we could try it again anyway. Because it's just going to restart us, yeah.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
we'll
entered
go
the door
left.
on his left.
And then we're going to go downstairs.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping, coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Like, I remember coming down here. Oh, yeah, this is where we got
He
lost.
considered the possibility of facing his boss,
And then
admitting he had left his
we
post
started
during
flying
work hours.
and there were
He might be
stars and we
fired for
went
that.
crazy and I think
And
we
in such a
died.
competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinked.
Hang on. I want to see. Have we only gotten 3 endings? View achievements. One of them is go outside. Don't play the Stanley Parable for 5 years. Fuck. Play the Stanley Parable for an entire duration of a Tuesday? It is impossible to get this achievement unachievable. Speedrun. Complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes and 22 seconds, not including load times. And then there's just 8. Click on the 430 door 5 times. What? What are these achievements? Okay. Crazy ones, crazy ones. They locked me in a rubber room full of rats. Okay, well, let's restart. I don't think there's anything else to do.
All of his co-workers were gone. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
4, 5, 6.
I have to say, I'm
7,
still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes,
13,
almost certainly
14,
50 clicks.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant
30.
something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417? 417, okay. I like how it's like you're just doing this for the achievement. 417. 3, 4,
Oh, great. Now,
6.
go click a few times on door 437.
437. What? 437. Okay, but I can't backtrack.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Which one has 437? $13, $11,
Yet there was
437.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might find coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Damn it!
boss's
I
office.
should have went the other way, I guess. 437? How? It told me that. It told me to go the other way. Try to press the no button. Where was there a no button? Huh. Ooh. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse? What? At the end there, before the grassy place. There's a no button? If I'm being honest, I didn't know there was. Ooh, I haven't been in here. Why is it holding a gun to a panda? The fuck? Ooh. Bum, 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 bum. Down, 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 bum, 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 down, bum, 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 bum. You just ran for yes? Huh? There was a yes and no. Where was the yes and no button? I didn't even see him. I'm here for the elevator music though. You can hear the narrator in the back going boom boom boom. At the end when you listen to him? Oh. He hasn't talked in a while, has he? I haven't heard him talking in a while. Hi Dance, how are you? How is your stream? Thank you for the raid. Welcome raiders. We are trying to find out different endings for Stanley Parables. It's been a fucking roller coaster. Thank you for that, Metalhead. I appreciate it. The Walking Dead series. Ooh, that sounds fun. Am I gonna just... I've been on this Stanley video for a while. I can't stop. I was like... Am I just in the same room? It didn't take me anywhere. Wait, what if we go down? I like how it says Stanley. Okay. anywhere. I was in that elevator for so long, just waiting for it to let me off. So you said there's a yes and a no button? Oh, where? I'm gonna be back. Gonna go eat. Yeah, you're totally fine. Thank you so much again for the raid. Go get you some food. Go get you some rest. Hope you have some good now-nows.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered?
Oh, what is it?
Desperate for answers, he began turning the room over looking for clues that might unravel the situation, until at last he discovered a keypad behind the boss's desk. But alas, no code.
I need to write
For
down
this keypad
this,
guarded
I don't
the
want to keep
terrible
forgetting.
secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret
I'm so
pin
dumb.
number.
I don't know why I keep forgetting.
2845. But of course,
Like, I
Stanley couldn't possibly have
remember
known this.
the numbers. But, my brain's just like,
Yet
nope.
incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
So you say that there's a yes and a no button? What's over here? Is this a dead end? Probably. Okay, so you will find the yes and no button somewhere? An open passage? Hey, hi, Two Pints, how are you? Good afternoon. We are trying to find out all of the endings for this game.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
So is it in here? There's a yes and no button? Still my friend? Yeah, you're... Why would you say that?
Lights rose on an enormous
I would
room
hope
packed
we're
with
still friends.
television
What?
screens. What horrible
Can I
secret
yeet?
did this
I can't.
place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I like to hear. Follow the path, okay. Yeah. Of course we're still friends.
Now the
You think you
monsters
can get rid of me?
jumped, their true nature revealed.
Pish posh.
Each
You can
bore
never
the
get rid of
number
me.
of an employee in the building.
I live in your
Stanley's
walls.
co-workers. The lives of so
Hi,
many
Hydration
individuals
Knight, how are
reduced to images on
you?
a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant
No.
nothing.
I don't want to get rid of you, even the taste baby. I don't want to get rid of you. Mwah. I love you.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Okay.
Had Stanley really been under someone's
Let me
control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Alright, so we go up.
No.
So
He
trippy.
refused to believe it. He couldn't
wanna get rid of
accept
you?
it.
No
His
one does.
own life in someone
I know
else's
that one boss
control.
in Legend of
Never.
Zelda
It was
that you were struggling
unthinkable.
with.
Wasn't it? Was it even
I
possible? Had he
don't
truly
know if
spent
I'll
his
actually
entire
ever
life utterly
finish
blind to the
Tears of the
world?
Kingdom. Because I kept trying to like
But here was the
skip
proof. The
parts,
heart of the
and I
operation.
shouldn't have.
Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What's over here? But it's such a great button. Okay, so we're looking for the yes or no button. Do we need to hit these? Oh, head into the next room? Okay. There's only an on and off button, huh?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything. Oh,
I mean, I never
Stanley,
turned it
you
on.
didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Wait! How did I open the door earlier?
This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Oh my god.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah, I know.
Did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door.
Bro,
anything.
eat
Something here
shit.
will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
What is this
You're
game?
in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
The 5 isn't
See
opening
you
in
made
it.
humble. This is not a
How did I
challenge.
open it earlier?
Tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces.
Oh,
Will you
what?
cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me.
Oh my
All
god, what the
part of the journey.
fuck?
And believe
What the
me,
fuck
I
is
will
this
be
game?
laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say,
Fuck this
"Fade
narrator. Press the big red button. Where? Where was there a big red button? Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Wait, there has to be a way to actually stop
How
it, right?
wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I just want the achievement. Give me the achievement. Give it to me.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Okay,
entered the door
so
and fled.
you said press the big red button. Maybe we can go back? Because I'm curious if we can, like, stop that.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Let's see.
Stanley decided to go up
I'm
to
just
his
curious if I
boss's
can.
office. Hoping him coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, let's go to our boss's office. We'll go in here. 2845.
Stepping into his manager's
Thank
office,
you.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
The narrator's like, you won't let me do my story? Fuck you then. Listen to the calming music.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay. Alright, let's go back down. And then we'll turn it on. And then find the big red button and see if we can get out. Alright.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Bro, this game is crazy.
The lights
I'm
rose
enjoying
on
myself.
an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Let me
Stanley
through.
thought to himself. Did he have the
Let me
strength
through.
to find out? Now the
Let me
monsters
through.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it
I
couldn't be
wonder,
true.
because you see some of the
Stanley had been under
images
someone's control
are
all this
not,
time. Was this the only reason he was
like,
happy with his
camera-wise,
boring
it's just a
job?
bunch
That
of
his
red
emotions
letters.
had been manipulated to accept it
I wonder why
blindly.
those are red letters.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Also, Street was good. We
Never.
did
It
half
was
of episode
unthinkable.
4. I'm gonna
Wasn't
finish it
it?
later.
Was it even
Nice.
possible? Had he truly spent his
I haven't
entire
seen
life
any of the
utterly blind to the world?
Walking Dead game. To be honest, I didn't really
Here was
even
the
know
proof,
they had
the heart of the
one.
operation. Controls labeled.
Oh,
with
there's the big
emotions,
red button. Okay.
happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
Alright, let's go hit the
This is
5.
making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's
And
your
see if
time
that
to
does
shine.
anything.
You are the star. It's your story now.
It's
Shape to
open.
your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind.
Damn
What a
it.
shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments.
I think
one
he
of
just
these.
opens it
More
and
time
closes
to
it.
talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Okay, the red
Just
button didn't do
solace before you're
anything.
obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them.
You have 2
I turned off
attempts
the machine. I set you
remaining.
free. Of course, that was merely in this instance
Incorrect.
of the story. Sometimes
Oh,
when I
am I
tell it,
supposed to do
I
a
simply let you
code?
sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing
Green
everyone
button?
inside, or I let it
Okay,
go
where
to
does the
a
green
crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to
Incorrect. What do
see
you
it
mean?
go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Oh
But
my
I'm
God.
enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no
No,
idea
I
where
didn't
you're
mean to
going
hit
or
that.
what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button.
Console
or this
disabled to
door.
enable backup power to
Everything, anything, something here will save me.
What is
How do you
that?
think that, Stanley? That this
3?
video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Okay, but now
But
what?
you really believe there's an answer? How many times
Not
will you replay
access.
this bit, looking desperately for
Ooh.
a solution? 10?
Ah.
100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail.
Bro, what do I
Just you and me in
do?
a retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died
3.
again.
Like a 3 blue?
And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again.
Goodbye, boy.
Take a look at the clock,
47.
Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here.
Oh my
just you
God.
being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail
What do I
life, or will
do?
you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same.
Oh my God,
to me.
can I
All
turn it
part of
off?
the joke. And believe
Oh my
me,
God, I'm so
I've
slow.
been laughing at every second of your inevitable life from
Go,
the
go,
moment
go,
you
go,
begin
go.
until the moment I
Turn
say
it off, turn it off, turn it off! Bro, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Can you actually stop that from happening? I don't know if you actually can. Well, that's a different ending. What the fuck? Hang on. Get there and I'll look it up. Okay. That's what I was about to do. I was like, okay, we're gonna go look it up.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along.
This is
I
not
got
what he
I
wanted.
wanted. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Like, there has to
Yet
be a
there
way
was
to
not
stop it,
single person
right?
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Hi, Kyle. How are you? Good afternoon or good morning for
We
you.
all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Oh, it already has the door open for me. This game is tired of my bullshit. Okay. Thank you, Yuno, for rating to you. Yuno has not rated today, but Gold Princess and Dance has today. Hi, how are you? Yuno was in here talking
Stanley
earlier,
walked
though.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I missed you. Alright.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yeah, we're gonna go back to our 2 p.m. Schedule. So we'll be having
Now
late
the
streams
monitors jumped
again.
to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number
It's
of an
gonna be
employee
nice.
in the building.
It's gonna be fun.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them,
Alright.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Alright. We're gonna go up.
No. He refused
And
to
then-
believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone
We'll
else's
wait.
control?
Also
Never.
wait
It
for
was
it was pressing
unthinkable.
on. Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly
Who knows?
spent
Maybe
his
you
entire
actually
life
can't get
utterly
past that.
blind
I
to
don't
the
know.
world?
I just kind of want
But
to.
here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. So everything's like offline. So I can't push anything. I don't remember if I tried this earlier. Beforehand? Alright, let's go push the number 4. 4 is so fucking far away. Okay, let's go push 5. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter if you push those right now because everything's offline. Okay.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
The Stanley Parable Stop Countdown. Let's see. During the countdown, the narrator reveals the truth behind co-workers. He erased them, freed Stanley. With the bucket. It's holding the bucket. A bucket? Nothing, you can do nothing? Yeah. I was about to say, I haven't seen a bucket. So is that just one of the endings? Okay. Endings. Let's look at the endings and see what we've gotten so far then. We've gotten the freedom. We did the countdown. We've done the museum ending. We've done the Marilla one. We haven't done the escape pod ending. There's also a heavens ending. There's a broom closet ending. If you go in there and just stay in there, he'll just think that you're dead and restart it. There's apparently an elevator ending just from going up and down. There's so many different endings. Okay. Let's do some of these. Oh, the hugs. Oh, after running. My bad. Okay. We're gonna pause for a second while ads run and we'll be right back. I didn't even know they were running already. Alright, so ads are done. Should be done for everybody. Ooh, we're gonna get some food. Hell yeah. Alright. Okay, so...
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
There's like
When
an
Stanley
ending
came
over
to a
here. We
set of
have it
two of
done.
them, this was not
If
the
you
correct
go
way
to the
the meeting room,
right,
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
there's
Perhaps he
a
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this
there's
incredible
probably
room,
one for this
Stanley
too, for
the
just
but
sitting in
eager
there.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
But when we go in here, we've been going on to the lift.
Stanley was
Apparently
so
there's
bad
an
at following
ending
directions, it's
for
incredible
not
he
taking the
wasn't 5
lift.
years ago.
So, yay.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Everyone thinks you're powerful. Let's see what else there is. We've done the gaming one. Apparently there's a not Stanley ending. Do what you do for the phone ending, but instead of answering the phone, there's a phone ending? Hold up. Elevator ending. Yeah, if you stay on the elevator, that's an ending as well. We can't do any of the endings with a bucket. It says there's a phone ending. Is that part of the deluxe edition too? Maybe? Well, to do it,
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Pretty excited I'm getting to go out, can't lie. Hell yeah, where are you going? You doing stuff? Oh, that was your... You're going out with your friend, right?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so the...
You want to hear that?
No. Why is my Alexa talking to me? I've not even talked to her. Okay, but the not Stanley ending
the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
is through the
well.
right
Perhaps he
door.
wanted to stop by the
So
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
let's see if we can find the phone it's talking about. We haven't been through the door. We've only have fallen. So let's try that.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, we aren't gonna do that. Okay, so in here we've taken the lift and we've gotten on over here to the right, but we haven't gone straight.
Look, Stanley,
So let's go
I think perhaps we've
straight
gotten off on the wrong
and see
foot
if we can
here.
do
I'm not your enemy,
the phone,
really, I'm
maybe.
not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
And I don't think
Someone
you can go
forgotten
through that
about.
door down there.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now,
We
I'm
can go
not
through
asking
that
for
one.
Me, I'm asking for her.
For
This is
her.
it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside. to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who's been waiting? Huh? Oh, it's the
That's her,
telephone.
Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
Oh my god.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's as friends.
Excellent.
It's not.
Making choices on a
repeat.
regular basis
It's
is the
just repeating
best
myself.
part to a healthy
It's gonna be
decision-making
fun.
process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
The
Do you make more than
it's
8?
true.
Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the
Damn.
feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back.
Whoa.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Oh. Okay. No, like if she's thinking this will become more, I'd just be being myself and being blind. And that would be great because I just add her to my long list. Damn, Kyle, no. Okay. What do I...
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
That's hilarious. They like locked me in. Okay. Geo girl gave me a ring and said one day we'll be together. Don't forget that. And I replied, friends Tuesday. I'm just saying, if you like her, shoot your shot, but... Okay.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story
I don't,
first.
to be
I'm quite
honest,
sure
I
you'll
think
be
he's
up to
cool,
the task.
but just not
follow my
someone I
lead
want
and
to
you'll be
date. I
fine.
don't want to
All right.
have to reject.
When
Ah,
Stanley
copy.
came
That
to
makes
a set
sense.
of 2 open doors, he entered the door
So
on
what
his
happens if
left.
I go through the right door again?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction.
Oh my
Perhaps we're
God.
not too late.
What is happening? Oh my god, this is funny. I think it's gonna make me go through the left door. What if I just stay here? I'm just breaking the game. Go downstairs? Okay. Is something different gonna happen if I go downstairs?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh my god, what is happening? What the fuck?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Damn!
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
So two of my
I'm quite
brothers
sure
in
you'll
his
be
room
up
with
to
the girl.
task.
Hey,
Just follow my lead and you'll be
oh, you know
fine.
what they're
All
doing.
right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I really want to. I really.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be
so
fine.
fucking funny.
All right.
I love how
When
mad the
Stanley came to a
narrator's
set of
getting.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to
Oh
the
my
task.
god, I just think this is
follow my
hilarious. I'm
lead
so
and
sorry.
you'll be fine.
Yes, I
All
do.
right.
It's quite weird that your brother's
Stanley
getting
came
it.
to a set
I'm
of
like,
2
hell
open
yeah.
doors.
But I would be
He
like,
entered the door on his
get it,
left.
son. Banging on the door. Alright. So go downstairs? Okay, let's go downstairs.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to
Oh,
his boss's
there's
office,
also-
hoping he might find an answer there.
There's also an ending for the broom closet if you just stand there.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It doesn't even let me go downstairs. The narrator is so tired of my bullshit. I can't even go in the bathroom anymore. Like, make him believe you're listening. Yeah, it won't even let me. Ooh, this is different. This is new.
Inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He
What
drew
was
a
it again?
sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 1995? Night Shark?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark
Night
115.
Shark 115.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark
I'm sorry,
115.
is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Okay. Night
Okay,
Shark
fine, you're not gonna do it,
115.
But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing
I'm
for your
saying
respect.
it.
The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over
You
there.
wouldn't
Why
let
did you
me.
come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What is happening?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The
I
N-word.
need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
What is...
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
What the fuck?
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this.
I need
Story
this.
needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
That's crazy.
I'll wait for you.
I don't know what kind of fucking ending this is. Like, from there.
Take as much time as you need.
I wonder why it wasn't letting me enter that room. Oh, wow, okay. Crazy. I was crazy once.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Showing you what
mean?
Stanley actually
Stanley
did.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What happened to the blaze? This is totally different. What did they do to the place? Oh wow, okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
Okay,
to
so
admire it.
what happens if I answer the phone?
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley,
This is really fun. I like finding all the different, like, different...
I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this
It's really
time.
fun. This is a
There's
very
someone
trippy
you've been
game,
neglecting,
though.
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
I do what I want.
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
I don't know who this
This is it,
girl
Stanley.
is.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? They want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
I can't move.
Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
What the fuck?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427. Press 6 on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press 6.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
What if I don't push the button, huh? Let me out. I'm not gonna push the button. I refuse to push it. I can't believe I thought I had a loving wife and they made it a fucking mannequin. I tried pressing E to leave. Nothing else works. Maybe I have
But in
to.
his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press R to watch
And
TV.
so he began to fantasize about
Where
his
the
own
TV?
job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
They did.
The thought excited him terribly.
Press J to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Wait, is this just about me, like, imagining that I'm making choices and people disappeared at my job? What?
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
We've done all of those! Bro, what? This is so
It
trippy!
was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
This is so trippy.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can we tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Okay, what if I don't push anything? Because it sounds like he wants me to stop pressing things. So, like, what happens if I don't push it? Right? Will I stop? Will we break the cycle? Because I can't leave. Well, nothing's happening. Can I not leave? You don't need permission to go to bed. Go get you some sleep. Thank you so much for coming in, hanging, Metalhead. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you sleep well, and I'll see you later. Bye, Metalhead. Mwah. Alright, let's just press
I
it.
suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I
Oh my god. I can't believe it said that. It just reloads. What time it is? I think you're like, what, 6 hours ahead of me? Maybe 10 o'clock? Almost 11? Maybe?
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Oh my god, he's going insane. The end is never the end. Never the end is never end is never the end is never the end. Oh, I'm going absolutely insane. What the fuck? Good night. Damn it, yes. Yeah. See, I'm good with my times. Me looking cute. I don't know what you're talking about. Bro, I don't want to be followed. My guy's gonna go absolutely insane. Bro, these computers. Awaiting input. Input received. Huh. Okay. Okay. Alright. Thank you for the head bath. I appreciate it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do on the right side. We did the phones. I think there's a door we haven't been down here.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room. This is what Stanley thought. What a room. What a room, what a room. What a room.
What a room. Va-va-voom. So I think there is an ending if you just stay in here.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I think so.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Damn. Everyone left just because I wanted to sit in the lounge. Rude as hell.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
What's the message? Telling me to keep moving and grooving? Yeah, I think ow. I think you get an ending if you stay in here. But he said I was being followed. Like what? I think he's just gonna be quiet the whole time.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I think we've tried that door before. So let's go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look,
I think there's something
Stanley,
else we can
perhaps
do
we've
over
gotten off on
here.
the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the What? Really?
Okay.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you. To show you something beautiful.
Okay.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
So we have
Stanley
been
walked
through the
through
blue
red
door. And I think that put us in a like a weird cycle, so we're gonna go through the red door.
You are willing to
Hi,
listen to me.
Kiwi.
Do you see
Good
that I
afternoon.
really
How are
have
you?
wanted to be happy
Hello.
all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay, I think we've been down there. Okay, I think we have to. Okay.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Oh yeah. So we went down here. So this is the
If
museum.
we just stay right here, right in this moment,
So-
with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Let's just stay here because we didn't do that last time. You feel like shit. I'm sorry, Kiwi. Are you not feeling well? Are you sicky? I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I'm doing good, thank you. This game is very trippy. I'm trying to find out all the little secret endings as much as I can. We found a good bit of them. So when we went down there last time, this is the museum ending that we accidentally went down. So we're gonna try and just stay here and see what ending we get. If it gives us an ending, who knows, it might not. It's very pretty though. And you can't walk off of it. I need to learn a presentation word by word every slide. Like an A4 page, 10 slides. By tomorrow morning? That sounds fucking awful. I'm so sorry, Kiwi. Word for word? Hell no. That's something I feel like you need like days to like memorize. Depending on also how much information's on each slide. I learned 4 and don't feel like doing anymore. I don't blame you. Maybe we have to leave this area. He hasn't said anything else. Hang on. It looks like the lights are turning off. Maybe we have to.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh,
Stay away from
I
those
remember
stairs.
this.
If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Yeah, I think this is the section where you have to off yourself.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
And you just stare at the pretty colors forever, I guess? Memorization
No.
is tricky, it
What do we
is.
talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
But we're just staring at colors, it's boring.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Is something else gonna happen, narrator? Or are we just gonna be staring at colors? It's a full page of A4 of text for every slide. I feel like quitting this job so badly. Bruh. But money. We need money to survive. It's unfortunate, but... I think we have to. We're just gonna be staring at colors the whole time. Okay, so I thought this was a different area that I was taking us. It's not.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
I'm tired of looking at the pretty colors.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Yay!
No! Oh, thank God. No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing
It's fine.
this?
It's fine. Yay!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God.
I'm tired of
Is
looking
this
at the
really
pretty
how much you dislike
colors.
my
Let me out of
game?
this.
That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to
Yes.
be rid of it?
Yes.
You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yay! What? I thought it was only 3 times I had to do it.
I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks
We're
like you
not.
wanted to make
We're
a
not.
choice
We're
after
not
all.
yeeting ourselves.
it's
We're just.
funny,
There's a trampoline down here. We're just playing. We're having a great time.
Is it over?
There we go.
It's going to restart, isn't it?
I had enough money to like at the moment for the next 8 years, and after that I have enough monthly income for around, which is country is like 15K in my currency. I mean, if you don't want the job and if you want to do something that makes you happy, I mean, I would recommend having a job lined up, but I understand not. What happens if you go in the room after jumping? Nothing. I found that
The
out
meeting
last
room.
time.
Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
I know there's probably like other things to do, but I don't know exactly what else to do. Like this is supposed to be an achievement, and I haven't gotten the achievement for it. And before he talked, he's like, "Okay, this isn't fun. You trying to do this for the achievement, blah blah blah." Let's see. And I can't go in any other rooms.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm trying to think. I think we've done everything over here. I don't think we've done everything over here yet. I do it just because I have nothing to do at home and it keeps my health mentally. But with the state I am at the moment, with having days of not sleeping. Why haven't you been sleeping? Your body just like, no thank you?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
So I do believe this is the ending, just staying in here. They also talk about a bucket, and I think this is the bucket, but I don't understand how to use the bucket. But I know a lot of people would miss me at the job just because I'm a good boss. I mean, yeah, but if it's not good for your mental state and stuff, I would like be inclined to leave, because if it's not good for your mental state, it's not good to stay. Bathroom break? True. Alright, chat. This is the pee bucket. This little blue thing here, that's where you poop. You can poop in this corner, inside of it. Okay? I would prefer you not to poop in here because it's a very sight for, but we have a pee bucket. I won't watch. You can go pee pee in the bucket. I want at the moment to just go outside through the window. What? No, you can't yeet. You can't yeet. It's not allowed. No yeeting allowed. Give me my ending for being in here. Damn. Like, how long do I have to wait? I'm so impatient. I
Coming to a
don't
staircase, Stanley
know.
walked
Oh
upstairs
god.
to his boss's office.
I don't know if we've done everything down here. We all chose the type to peek. Oh, this is the room where he goes crazy. Yeah. I think we've done everything then.
All of
Like,
his co-workers were gone. What
there
could it
was a
mean?
part
Stanley
where
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
there
a
was a
memo.
yellow line and I don't know how to redo that one.
When Stanley came
There was
to
a
set of
yellow
2 open
line
doors,
ending.
he entered the door
And
on
you
his
get to
left.
go through different doors. But I don't know how to start that back up.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
But I
of
think we-
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I think that's hilarious. He boarded the room so I could sit in there. It's hilarious.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Oh my
boss's
god,
office.
that's so funny. Okay. Yeet. Okay, you can yeet by throwing, but that's the only yeet you can do. She laughed in and slowly, like, nothing's completely wrong. Because I'm not. Yeah, nothing's wrong. Oh yeah, that's right, there's an elevator. This is, I think, also another ending. Just sitting in here. Because I was doing that earlier thinking it was going to take me somewhere, and it actually doesn't take you anywhere. It just acts like it. So you admit it, you peeked. I peeked. Have I peeked, chat? Is it all downhill from here? Probably. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Have a good one, Dan. Thank you so much for coming and hanging. Have a good rest of your day. Bye. No, you peaked the action of looking. Oh, yes. I think we've gotten all the endings that I could find, I think, to be honest. Bum, 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 bum. I think there is an elevator one. Here, let me look, double check. I love hearing the narrator in the background. He's just jamming to the music too. We've gotten the freedom one. We've gotten the countdown one. We got the museum one. We got the Mariella one. There's a escape pod one. Actually. So it says if you leave. Shit. So if you leave when you act like you're going to your
All of his
boss's
co-workers
room
were
and then you go
What could it
back.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
There's a
room.
escape
Perhaps
pod
he had
thing.
simply missed a memo.
Let's see what that one is, if it lets us do it. What is happening?
When Stanley
Seemed a
came
little
to a
different
set
there.
of 2 open doors, he entered
Okay.
the door on his left.
We're gonna go through here.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
The broom
Stanley
closet's
decided
still
to go up to his boss's office.
covered.
Coming to a
Okay.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So we go up here, right? And then we go back. All door behind will open. Quickly enter and leave the boss's office. Quickly enter and leave the boss's office.
Here's
Hey,
the door,
baby
just go.
girl, you be looking like you need a nitro.
Damn it. Damn it. Hold up. I think what I did was right at the beginning.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Everything
mean?
is changing every time I
Stanley decided to go to
restart.
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered
Okay.
the door on his left.
What if it's the only one I want to do is you? Hey, hey,
Yet
y'all.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Okay.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, we go in and we leave. Okay. Go back towards Stanley's office. Door 428 will be open right in front of your office. Okay. Can I go back? I don't think I can. Yeah. Okay. So I think earlier when I opened up this door, and I was just, piddling around. Damn it! I don't know if I need a hug or antidepressants. Bro, I'll give you a huggy. You want a hug? Come closer to the screen. Hug. Can you feel my hugs? Hug. Can you feel my little bear hugs? Hug. I love you. I'm sorry you're having such awful time at work. I'll throw hands with everyone. Bro. I don't think I can do the escape pod one. Goes through the boss's office and then walks backwards. Standing in HD remake is... Oh, HD remake? Maybe it's because I don't own that version, maybe? I don't know if I own the HD one.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You're squeezing too tight, I can't breathe. That just means I'm giving you a really good hug. The fuck? Those are the bear
Yet there
hugs
was
you
not a single
need.
person here either.
The ones where you can't breathe because they're
Feeling a
squeezing you
wave
so
of
much.
disbelief, Stanley decided to
Those
go
are my
up to
favorite.
his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley
Okay,
walked
so
upstairs to his boss's office.
It's made it sound like you're going backwards. No! Thank you for the headphones. Maybe I can't do this one. I don't think I can. Oh no, because it wants me to have the bucket. I don't have the bucket version. Okay, what about this one? Heaven's Ending. It says activate input on 419's computer.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a
And
matter
activate
of time
input, then
before he
restart
found
the
others,
game. The
wherever
time,
they were.
activate input on the
Just a
computer
matter of
scene
time.
just by entering the boss's office. Restart the game again, activate input on 434's computer. Restart. I'll be taken to heaven. Huh. It's 12:15. Bro, you should be sheeping. You should be sheeping. 419. Okay, how do I turn this computer on? Excuse me. I can't turn it on. What about go to 423? Nope, that one's not on either. Huh. Oh, I did get the broom closet ending because he boarded it up.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the endings. Bro, y'all need to sleep. Sleep. I find it so fun. Did you know on New Year's Eve, we sometimes will get the time to. So astroneers add a second to the year. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think we've done most of the endings. There's like 2 I'm having trouble doing, but I think we've done them all for the game. Bro, okay. There's like 1 for the computers, but I don't know how to do it. And another one for something. Okay. Well, where's my Christmas? I think that might be it for the Stanley Parable game, to be honest. That was really fun. That was really trippy, to be honest. But that was really fun. I think on New Year's Eve, I'm sometimes always drunk. My New Year's Eve is me going to bed at my normal time, and I'll kiss my husband goodnight. And we're like, Happy New Year. And we'll wake up and we're like, oh my God, Happy New Year. And we'll kiss each other. Yeah, I don't like staying up that late. It's so late. Like, no. Okay. So let's see if anybody's on. Let's see. Do y'all want me to rate Dairy Rupalm? They're doing Lethal Company or Class. Class is playing Just Cause 3. My New Year's Eves. I don't want to talk about Sam. Why not? What's wrong with your New Year's Eves? Oh, my keyboard's still doing the same thing. I'll have to do the typing on my phone. Um, so I am ahead of the game. I haven't posted it on my Twitter yet. I'll be doing that tomorrow. But I do have a schedule out already for next week. I'm doing my best to actually do things on time because I got sick when with the holidays. I just haven't had time to do anything. So I'm going to be posting my VODs again on YouTube starting tomorrow. I have them lined up for a few days. And then I want to start making TikToks again. I haven't done that in so long. I gotta make some. So hopefully I can make some and have some made for tomorrow. But I am not streaming tomorrow or Wednesday, the usual. I don't stream on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But on Thursday, also next week we're switching from streaming 10 a.m. EST to 2 p.m. EST again. So we're gonna be doing later streams. But Thursday, what day is that? The 30th of November at 2 p.m. EST, we're gonna be playing Disney's Dreamlight Valley. Because they had an update for Christmas stuff. I think you can play multiplayer now, which sounds really cool. Even though I don't have anybody to play with, but I can make my place really cool, and maybe somebody will want to visit. I don't know. I haven't played it in a while because right now for my missions it's kind of like you have to do a lot of grinding to progress the story. That's why I haven't played in a little bit. Yeah, Disney. Only person I kiss on New Year's Eve is mostly likely a homie. Hell yeah, you gotta kiss the homies goodnight. You always have to kiss the homies goodnight. What game? It's called Disney's Dreamlight Valley. It's like Animal Crossing, but it's Disney. But it's funny because I don't like Animal Crossing, but I'm still obsessed with Disney that I love this game. I do get burnt out on it because I have to do so much grinding. Right now, it wasn't so much grinding at the beginning of the game, but right now where I'm at, it kind of is. So I get addicted to it for a couple days and then I just stop. Another game about corrupted capitalism. Yes. What more do you need? Because I want to be friends with all of the Disney characters. Hence why we're playing it. But yeah, we're going to be doing that Thursday. Other games that we're playing this week, we're going to continue playing Yakuza. We're doing another Honey Pop stream, but that's going to be on my YouTube. We're going to play Forza, and we are actually going to start Bear and Breakfast. Last time I tried to put that on my list, I got sick, and we haven't played it. So, those are our games for this week. Because she's a nut job and tries to everything in the game at once. It's not wrong. Like, I want to do everything at once. This time you don't have a debt. Yeah, true. I don't have a debt in the game. I just have to save the Dreamlight Valley. I have to save the town, bring all the people back, make room for their houses somehow, and decorate and make it all cute. So, it's fun. I like it. It's super cute. All right. Let's see. We are going to rate out who. What is Just Cause 3 anyway? Hang on. I want to see what this is. I haven't played any of the Just Cause games. Are they fun? Are they cool? I don't know what Lethal Company is either, though. I think Lethal Company is that is that free game or that scary game everyone's playing right now? Do you need a soul? A soul? A soul for what? Just cuz? Bear Man, yeah, Bear Man. I appreciate you lurking. Yeah, the raid, bro. I'd be down for suggestions. That's another reason I liked streaming earlier. Is because I always had someone to raid, and like I do have people to raid. It's just I don't know what games they're playing. Caesar, sweetie, I'm ready. Yeah, I was hoping you meant sweetie and not sweaty. I'm like, is she sweaty at games? Because I can feel I'm ready. She could be sweaty. Ooh, stretch. Ooh. I'm always down for new people to raid, so I have more people to raid for later. Bum 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 bum. Ba-na-na-na. Bum 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 bum. Nifs. Cut his video. You can't smell like a baka chat. Eden Yeager. I'm hilarious, I know. I want to see who Lethal Company is. Yeah, this is the space game. I've looked at it and I don't know if I would really like it. Confirmed she is sweaty. Why was I expecting that? I mean, what else would I do? As besides smell you, like exactly. But yeah, this is that like space game. I don't know if it's free though, but let's be honest, I'm not an idiot no matter how much I try. Say I am. You're not though. You're not. Y'all are all heckin' smart. The heckin' smartest. Do we have the girl's name, Two Pints? Or their name? His name? All of the above. It said I'm not. Yeah, because you're not. It's true. They smell like alcohol. Yeah. Unless it's beer. If it's beer, get the fuck out of my face. I don't like beer. Cat Moon BT. Sent what a while ago. Ooh, Dark Souls. Oh, she's so cute. I somehow already have bells from her. I'm just looking at what their stuff's like. Oh, I think they're doing a boss fight, I think. She's a fellow Brit. Hell yeah. I've not been drinking. I'm working really hard to cut down. Trying to do weights, eat better, stop drinking. Oh, you're totally fine for distracting me. I'm very much let's end and find someone to raid, and then I'll just talk your ears off for way too long. Oh, the last boss. Oh yeah. Okay. So let me actually. Will it let me do it on here? Can I type here? Here's the cat emote. I have to fucking hide it, bro. Where is it? Found it. Okay, I can type. Okay. First, my Streamlabs is the only thing I can't type on, which is weird. Okay, we're gonna do a kitty raid. Bum, 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 bum. If you're following, we're gonna do the cool cat. And if you're subscribed, we're gonna do our Christmas emotes. Hell yeah. We can fight with her about eggy bread. About eggy bread. I love it. Alright. Oops. Okay. But I love y'all so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. We're gonna go raid Cat Moon VT. They're playing some Dark Souls. They're probably 1,000 times better at it than me because I'm so fucking awful at it. But I will see y'all Thursday for some Dreamlight Valley. Woo 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 woo. I'm so excited. That's not hard to argue about eggy bread. I love you. Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all Thursday. Have a good one. Bye, 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 bye.